What is going on, my friends? So today we're talking about the level up cards. If you go to the Dragon Crystal store and you go right here to the upgrade tab, you can see that there are fusion up and level up cards. Today we'll be discussing all of those. First thing first, I don't think it's worth spending Dragon Crystals on level up cards. Just forget about it. And again, I'm not convinced that it is worth spending on gold cards, because you can spend it on much better. So you can completely disregard the level up cards, the ascension cards, and the fusion up cards for golds. I don't think it is worth at all. And now we're going to be talking about the fusion up cards when it comes to gear and when it comes to diamond characters. Now, there is one thing that you need to remember about the fusion up cards. If you use them properly, they can be super useful, they can be super good, and they can be actually an efficient way to get your character from fusion A to fusion B. But if you don't use them properly and just wasting your crystals on them, they can be a complete waste and probably the worst way to spend Dragon Crystals. What I'm talking about that is, look at this. If I go to my collection and let's say that I want to get a fusion of my Blazing Training. Look at this. It just requires one fusion up a card. If I go to fusion 4 to fusion 5, it requires 3. Fusion 5 to fusion 6, it requires 5, 7, 9, 12, all the way 15. So, what is the best way to fuse up your epics? It is to fuse them up from fusion 3 to fusion 4, and this is what I'm about to do. If you want, by the way, you can see that I can go all the way, but I don't really want to do that. I just want to buy one fusion up cards, because in my opinion it is worth spending 150 Dragon Crystals so that you can get one epic fusion. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this bad boy from fusion 3 to fusion 4, because this is how you want to efficiently spend your Dragon Crystals. There we go. Now it is fusion 4, and if I want to get it from fusion 4 to fusion 5, it's getting 3 times more expensive, but it is still kind of okay. So what I would advise you to do for epic pieces is to definitely, and I mean definitely, spend 150 Dragon Crystals to get the gear from fusion 3 to fusion 4. It is super great deal. From fusion 4 to fusion 5, you should get only epics that you are using like all the time, and this epic is super good for you, and you're using it in every single setup for every single character, you name it. So in a way, if this gear is so great, then it makes sense to use basically to spend additional 450 Dragon Crystals, because once again, one level up card is 150 Dragon Crystals. Level 3 to level 4 costs only 150 Dragon Crystals, but level 4 to level 5, fusion 4 to fusion 5, costs 450 Dragon Crystals, which is kind of expensive. It is not horribly expensive, but it's kind of expensive. So once again, if you are wanting to get one piece that you're really using all the time, make sure to get it from fusion 4 to fusion 5 as well. Otherwise, don't bother, it's getting expensive. So we already established that it's very cheap to get an epic card from fusion 3 to fusion 4, and if you're using that epic card most of the time, and if you find value in it, it's always good to spend the amount of Dragon Crystals, 150, to get this specific epic card from fusion 3 to fusion 4. I would even kind of say that it is also okay to do the same thing with a rare card. If the rare card is really good, you can get it very quickly from fusion 3 to fusion 5 or fusion 6, but past that is getting way too expensive. So again, just identify the gear that you really are using and make sure that you get through these fusions 3, 4, and 5 as fast as possible when it comes to the blue pieces. For the epic pieces, it's getting really expensive past fusion 5, so just forget about it. It is super expensive, guys. And now let's talk about the diamonds. One fusion up card for diamonds costs 200 Dragon Crystals. If you are really using the diamond, and I mean that, if the diamond is your main diamond, you absolutely love using that guy and want to get him maxed out as soon as possible, you can also follow the same logic with the diamond compared to the epics and the blue gears. Fusion 3 to fusion 4 costs just one fusion up card, so this is 200 Dragon Crystals. Fusion 4 to fusion 5 costs 2, fusion 5 to fusion 6 costs 3, 6 to 7 4, 7 to 8 5. So in my opinion, the best, let's say the best 2 fusions that you should be doing definitely for fusion up cards, if you already have the diamond and you're enjoying using him and he's your main fighter, you should go from Fusion 3 to Fusion 5. That's 100%, because Fusion 3 to Fusion 5 combined costs just 3 Fusion Up cards. That's 600 Dragon Crystals. Everything past that is getting super expensive, especially Fusion 9 and Fusion 10. Guys, do not use Fusion Up cards on diamonds to get the last 2 or even the last 3 fusions. It is brutally expensive and it's not really worth. While for the epics, you can make an exception. If you really want this epic to be maxed out, you can make an exception, because some epics are straight ahead busted at Fusion 10. But when it comes to the diamonds, you won't be getting anything exceptional. You won't be unlocking new skills or anything. So if you get the diamond to Fusion 6 and Fusion 7, just stop there and wait patiently so that you can basically max him out from the crypt runs, you can max him out from packs, fatal towers, you name it. When it comes to the epics and blues, sometimes if you are in a mood for saving your Dragon Crystals for eternity and then spend it all on one epic piece, it might make sense, but it will never make sense for the characters, because once again, they don't unlock new abilities at Fusion 10, while epic pieces and blue pieces do that. Alright guys, so basically this is all I wanted to share with you today. What I want to, how I want to finish the video today is by opening some packs. I really want to open some Hellspawn Tower equipment packs. I'll be opening 300. I'll be opening 20 of them while spending 300 Dragon Crystals in the process, because lately, especially after we discovered how we can grind crypt to get 7 Dragon Crystals per run, it is very easy to gain this particular currency, of course, at least for me. So I'll be opening some packs, hoping that I'll be getting a little bit more of this very juicy epics, so I can easily get one epic from Fusion 3 to Fusion 4. So that's going to be super cool. Anyways, let's keep on opening. I hope I'm going to get an epic. If I don't, it's not a big deal. At least I tried. Yeah. Give me some epics. Come on. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. I got the Damnation Visage. So I just need one more fusion, and then I can fuse it up from Fusion 3 to Fusion 4. Probably I won't be getting an epic here, but at least I tried, right? At least I tried. Oh my god! Alright guys, that was crazy. I just opened 20 of those bad boys and I got 3 epics. Now, what I will do next is I will grind Dragon Crystals until I get to 200, and I will get a very nice fusion to Damnation Visage from Fusion 3 to Fusion 4, because once again it's worth it. Is just for 200 and it is juicy. See you next time guys, and have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.
Perfect.